Hola, 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 hola. Okay, so we are working on assignment 2 for unit 13. And I've asked that you put your names and your ID number in the header. We're using Microsoft Word. And you need to have, I'm just repeating it for the last time, we need to have Unit 13, Website Development, Assignment 2. Either way, it doesn't matter as long as you have it. So you can have you can have Assignment 2, Unit 13, or either way, as long as you have it. Yeah, Unit 13, Assignment 2. Yeah? Yeah. And then you need to have, what did I say? Design a web, create a design. Yeah. So you know there are different stages to this to actually creating a website. We've done the initial phase already. We've started by researching different websites. It feels like I'm really far away from you guys over there. Are you hearing me? And you can see the board. Yeah. This glass is making me. Okay. So yeah. So we have researched the different types of websites. We've actually gone through the different features of a website, remember? So, and we've learned how we've used these features, yeah? How you would utilize these features on a website. So today we're starting assignment 2, and assignment 2 is about the initial phase of the website. So we've done the research, so now we're on the initial phase of the website. We're planning out the website, and when we're planning, we're in the design phase. Yeah? So we're planning it and we're designing a few bits of it as well in assignment 2. Yes? The first section of the assignment you need to do, some of you kind of did it already in assignment 1. That's fine, but you need to have it in assignment 2 in order to pass. The first section of the assignment, we need to have an introduction, don't we? Can you please put introduction on the assignment? And after you have your introduction, as we did the last assignment, we're going to go through the different tasks and we're going to say what we're going to be doing for this assignment. Yeah? So if you look at the different tasks of the assignment, you're going to be designing a storyboard, which we will go through. I will teach you how to actually design a storyboard and I'll give you examples of these. You'll be talking about the description and the description of styles, templates, formats, and interactive features that will be included. So you know we researched that when we researched that on assignment 1. When we talk about the different templates that you can have on our website, yeah, and the different features. So and the format, any interactive features, yeah, and we did interactive features. Give me an interactive feature that we talk about on assignment 1. Interactive feature, hyperlink, hotspot. Huh? Form. Yeah, so those are interactive features. It's how the user interact with the website. Yeah, so we've spoken about, we've researched that. So now we are gonna think about how we're gonna implement these on a website that we will be designing of our own. Yes. We will also talk about a sitemap. Do we know what a sitemap is? Sitemap, anyone? Don't worry, we'll go onto a website, you see the sitemap. The name actually implies what it is. It says what it is. It's a map. It's a map of the website. So it shows you how the website is connected. Yeah? So it shows you how the different web pages are connected, whether it's din, or bam, 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 bam. It just shows you how your web pages are connected. when you're designing it. Yeah. So, yeah, it has hyperlink, so you can click on it and it takes. Well, it depends on how you design your site as well, and it depends on if it's a dynamic website. Yeah. So, but with dynamic websites, there where you have a site map, but a lot of us don't even know that a website carries a site map, and a lot of us don't even use it. I don't use a site map. I just use my links, my interactive features, because but if you wanted to go onto the map to say, oh, click on that different section, then that's fine. But a site map just shows you how the website is set up, how it's laid out. Yeah? It's just like a map. We'll also have a description of the original and already made assets to be used. So we're going to have a table of any sort of assets. So in the website design context, asset is anything that we're going to use on our website. So it could be if you designed a logo for your website, that's an asset. Yeah. If you've designed, if you use different images on your website, that's an asset. If you use a video on your website, that's an asset. Yeah. So it's basically any of those features that you use. Those are assets, and we're gonna have to get a we need to have a picture or a snip or a print screen of different assets that we'll be using. You'll have a print screen of the assets, and then you'll have a description, and then you'll say what website you got it from. Yeah, so that's how we're gonna actually set it up. I will take you through the different forms that we need to fill out to design this website, and I'll take you through how we need to design the website. This is part of the fun part of it, because the first bit was just like the writing up of it. But in this section, even though it needs to be to a standard, this is where you get to have a look at a website, see how a website is set up, which we have done already. Think about how you are going to set up this particular website. Are you going to have action buttons coming down one side? Are you going to have action buttons going across the website? Are you going to have images? Are you going to have videos? So you need to start thinking about how you will be designing the websites. Yeah. Table of sources and already made assets. So these all I have in a file. I think on Moodle, there is a file with literally everything that you need in terms of the different forms that you need to fill in for this assignment. I will also give you examples of it. Yeah? Why are you yawning? You need to go wash your face, bro. You need to go wash your face. Okay, is this board working? So I am actually streaming this so you can go back and have a look at it if you forget about the different sections. Because with this assignment, if you miss a section or if you miss a task out of this assignment, you fail it. You're gonna have to go and redo it. So each section that I'm listing now, you need to, I'm gonna give you a tick. We'll do a tick box as to what you have completed and if you have completed it. Yes, because we need to do every single form, fill it out, and to a standard in order to pass this section of the assignment. I told you the first one was easy because all you needed to do was to describe, but this bit you need to be more creative and you need to be more on point and in terms of details and what. So this don't be scared because I am here. Super date. But yeah, so the next section we are gonna be working on is the test plan. So in the test plan, you're gonna say, so as we say, it is a plan. It doesn't necessarily mean you are gonna do it that way. It's just a plan. It's like you plan to take the bus, but the bus broke down, so you had to walk, kind of thing. So you see, yeah, it might go to plan, or you might have to divert and do something else because that's what a plan is. A plan is preparation for something. It doesn't mean that it will work out that way. So in this stage of the website creation, it's all about preparing to do something. Doesn't necessarily mean that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna prepare the layout of your website. Does not necessarily mean that's how your website is gonna be laid out. But if you divert from how the website is laid out, that means that you will have to, if you're going to divert from anything that you planned in this section of the assignment, then you need to justify why you changed it. So say you decided on using a black, or you decided to use a black background for your website. And then when you started designing the website, you thought, oh, maybe it's too dark for that type of website. And you change it to white. In the justification, you're going to say why you changed it. Yeah? And remember, when you change something, it's not for personal because you're not designing it for you. So if you're justifying it, you're going to justify it in terms of the users or the client that you're designing the website for. Yeah. So an example of how you might justify this is to say, oh, I spoke to the client and I showed him the layout of the website, and we've come to the conclusion that it's too dark and it might be difficult for users to see certain aspects of the website. Yeah. Or you might want to change the font, and then you need to justify it as well as to say why you've changed it. Yeah. So test plan is a big part of it. A lot of people tend to not do the test plan properly, but we're gonna do it properly, and I'm gonna take you through how we do it. Yeah. The design documentation. So you need the requirements. Yeah. The requirements. This is what the client is asking you for. So as a website designer, yes, say you are working as a website designer, because this is the scenario we're working on. You're gonna go to the client. You're gonna say, okay, tell me what you want for the website. Tell me some of the things that you as an end user require for the website. And then they will give you a list of things that they want for the website. Like, oh, I want this color. Oh, I want this layout. Oh, I want this feature. Yeah. Oh, I want interactive feature. Oh, I don't want this. Oh, I need you to test the website when you finish building the website so we can know that there are no bugs in the website. So all of that, they will give you a list of the different requirements that they want for you to do. So for the first part of this assignment, I want you to write now, for the first part of the assignment, you are going to have, please write it down or type it up. For the first part of the assignment, you're going to have your introduction, which you should have already written. Yes. And then after the introduction, you're going to have purpose. Everyone should have the purpose. Are you up to speed? You understand what we're doing now? Yeah? So you need to have the introduction, you need to have the purpose, you need to have the target audiences. And you need to have the client requirements. Shall I repeat it? So that's just for the first section of the assignment. That's not it. That's just for the first section of the assignment, which is mandatory. You have to have all of what I've just said, or else you will fail. So you can see here, these are the different sections for assignment 2. We have P2 because we've already done P1. We have P2, describe the purpose and user requirements for the website. So those are the first 2 sections. The first 2 sections is going to be introduction, purpose, target audience, and user requirements. Yeah, that's actually P2. And then for P3, we're going to produce a design of a interlinked website design. So that's where we're going to do our storyboard. Yeah? And we will start our storyboard. I'll give you a template and I'll explain to you what a storyboard is for our website. Now remember, it's a website storyboard. We have different type of storyboards. So we're talking about one for a website. I always say we're doing technology, so all the terms that we're using should be geared towards technology, IT, website. So we need to practice our jargons. Any IT website, technology, all of that. These are what we should be focusing on. So, as you see, for this one, you need a proposed solution, which we're going to have 8. Remember this, we're going to have 8. 8 pages for the website, or else you won't pass it. It's 8. So you're going to design a web page, a website with 8 web pages. That's the minimum, 8 web pages. Yeah? Please, if you don't even write it on there, you should have your assignment brief. I would highlight it because over the years, I've known students to turn in a website with 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages, and they have not listened to what I said, and then I have to say to them, okay, well, you failed that bit, so you're gonna have to go redo it, or it's too late for you to redo it. So you need to highlight that section and make sure you have 8. The design of the web page, the design of the website, yeah, is focused on 8 pages. So when we do the storyboard, we're going to design 8 pages on the storyboard. Yeah? When we test, we're going to test 8 pages. When we actually going to implement the website, yes, meaning that we're going to use the application that we will be using to design, to create the website, it's going to be 8 web pages. And I am stressing the number 8 because you can do more, but you can't do less. Yeah, you can do more, you can design more web pages, but you can't have less than 8. 8 is the minimum to pass this unit. Yeah? And we've done list of assets and test plan already. And then we'll go on, I'll do a different class on M2. So now what I want you to do, I want you to focus on starting the assignment now. So introduction. For the introduction, you are going to talk about what role are we playing? Can anyone tell me what role are we focused on? Junior web developer. Awesome. So you are now continuing. So you have to think of the assignment like a story. Yeah, it's a continuous story. Yeah. So every assignment, you're gonna use the same focus on the same scenario. You are the junior web designer, yeah, and you are doing all the tasks for the client. Who is the client? Oh. Who's the client? Your mobile workstation. Yeah, thank you. The client is mobile workstation. Are we hearing this? Who is the client? Mobile workstation. And who is the designer? Yes. You are the designer, you are the creator, you are the person that's doing the job. So you think of it, you're working for another firm, but this company, Mobile Workstation, has employed you from that particular company. Yeah? So what you need to think about now, when you're writing up the introduction, you're going to say that you are a web developer, junior web developer, and you're working for mobile workstation. Yes, and they've and say you want to say that you've already spoken to them because you've spoken to them in assignment 1. And as I said, it's a continuous. Yeah, it's like a story. All 4 assignments should link together. You don't want them disjointed. Yeah. So you know, you are working for this firm. They've asked you to do the research, and the research was assignment 1. The research was assignment 1. So now that you've taken the research that you've done, because the client wants to make an informed decision, now you've taken the information to them. They've said, okay, well, let's go ahead and design the website. And this is what assignment 2 is. We're designing the website. Yeah? So we're creating a design for the website. So there's nothing technical yet. This is just like paper-based kind of thing, or we're typing it up. So think about your introduction and start typing it up. Think about what I just said. Start typing your introduction. I need to see your introduction. Oh? It can't be another one. I can't do another investigative work kind of thing. Yeah, so we're typing up our introduction. Remember the keywords. You're a junior web developer. You're working for Mobile Workstation. You've already consulted with the client, which is Mobile Workstation, and they've asked you to go ahead and creating a design for the website. See, I literally just tell you what to say. Just do it in your own words. That's just an example. Yeah? So you want to, and often said all of that because you're still creating it, you're writing your story. So then you're saying they've asked you to create the website, and this will include me writing up. This will include writing the purpose of the website and writing up the user requirement for the website. I'll also be producing a design of 8-page interlink. So all of this here should be in your introduction because that's what's going to be in the body of your assignment. Yeah? So everything that's You're going to do all the tasks. P2, M2, yeah, D2. All of that task is going to be written up in the introduction. Yeah? Use your assignment brief to help you. Use your assignment brief as a example, please. Assignment briefs. Everything is on the assignment brief. What you need to do, just look at it. It's there on the board as well. Look at your assignment brief and see the different tasks that you need to do included in your introduction. Hmm? No, you said it's going to be. No, that's fine. Can you do the assignment because you're behind? You need to start typing up the introduction, please. Get out your assignment brief. If you find out after the introduction, we're going to talk about the purpose of the website. Where's your assignment brief? If you can't see the board, that's why I gave you your personal assignment brief. And if you can't find your assignment brief, it's uploaded on Moodle. There's an assignment brief uploaded on Moodle. You just log into Moodle. See, that's it now. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah. You can watch the replay because I've actually gone through everything that he needs to do already. But if he wants to be marked in as online learning, yeah, he needs to put his initials in the screen so that I know. Yeah. If you can copy the contact, put it there so that when you write it, yeah. On the new web page. Search information already. So now wait. Yeah. Please stop. How you done? Like 2 sentences. How did you get all that? Okay, so I know some of us still need to work on the introduction. The idea is just that you understand what I need included in the introduction. Now you need to talk about the target audiences. What are target audiences? Does anybody know what target audience is? Yeah. So the people you're aiming to sell products to, yes, because you want to narrow the scope of who you're aiming at so you can focus on that group. And that's when you focus on them, that they become your target audiences. Oh, you don't have the purpose. That's fine. Sorry. You can, okay? Let me backtrack. It doesn't matter as long as you have them. So let me go back. Target audience, sorry, target audience. Thank you. Thank you so much. Purpose. There's a purpose for on, but you can have the target audience as part of the purpose. Yeah? So the purpose of the website. What is the purpose of the website? Can anyone tell me? Selling products and services. Awesome. That's perfect. That's a perfect answer. The purpose of no, you have to go that way. Go sit down there. It's not a why. So the purpose of the website is to sell products and services. And sell products and services. What else is the purpose? What else? Give information. Yeah. The other purpose, promotion as well. So it's to promote, inform, and to sell. Yeah. So it's gonna give you information about what the company sells, and then you're gonna give an example of that. It's gonna and what they sell, information about what they sell, information of maybe where they're based, information about the services that they offer. Yeah. So all of that. You didn't sleep last night? Okay. So yeah, so that's the information bit of it. And then it's gonna have displayed on it the products. Oh, you have to close the windows now, please. Close the windows. I can't hear myself. Please close the window. Okay, we only have 5 minutes left in this session. So we're focused on the purpose and the audiences. So this I want you to actually think about. Think about the different services that Mobile Workstation will be offering. Think about the purpose of the website for Mobile World. And I want you to also think about what information they'll be giving. And that's all going to be included in the purpose. Yeah? And then once you have that, then you talk about your target audiences. Yeah, who they are targeting. Who would this company be targeting? Can someone tell me? People who are interested in mobile phones, yes. Can you give me an age range? Yes. Teenagers and adults. So that will be your target audience. So you need to give an age range, yeah, not just say teenagers and adults. You need to give an age range of your target audiences, and you need to give just a short, brief statement of who these target audiences are. Okay? So this is what we'll need for that section of the assignment. And the next section will be the requirements. Yeah? So I want you to type that up for now because the next session is not a lab. I'll give you the 5 minutes to quickly type up your purpose and your target audiences. Do that for me now, please. No, you can't have the purpose in introduction. The introduction is going to say what you're doing for your the purpose of and the purpose of what the purpose is. Yeah? Can you make sure, please, that you have different subsections and subheadings, so I know exactly what you are writing about. So your subheadings would obviously be introduction, purpose, audiences, client requirements. I've given you all those subsections and subheadings. Please ensure you have them on the assignment. We watch the study. Yes? You have a different audience to talk about what your audience is. So we're gonna just type that up quickly. And then for the next session, we are gonna be actually going through the different, I'm gonna explain what a storyboard is. Yeah? And we can draw that up in the next session. Okay, I can see you. I'm gonna end it now. This session is finished. I will probably start one. It really depends on how I feel. In the next class, but we'll be working on storyboards.